Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is Hues and Cues. Scott Brady sent along a copy, the designer, and I actually just filmed a Q&A with him. He's also sent along Boop. And this was his first game that came to market, big mass market game, and it's pretty straightforward but fun. So it's a guessing game of colors and clues, but basically you have this giant grid of colors, and you are trying to get folks to pick your color. So you're going to have a card. The card's going to have, guess what, 4 colors on it, 4 hues. Got some other ones here of colors. And you, as a player, are going to pick one. Let's see, I picked that yellow. And to start off, for all the other players who's playing, you're going to give a clue in the hopes of them getting this yellow. And if you don't know where it is, there's like this is K4, so I would get K4. The actual correct answer is here. And so the only thing you can't, so you start with a one-word clue, and the only thing you can't say is yellow. Interestingly, you can say like, I don't know, a good yellow word for yellow. Okay, say this was blue and I was saying lavender or something, like a fancy color word is okay, but you just can't use the base color word. But I don't know, I'd say, I could say Michigan or maybe Homer or like whatever, like some yellow corn, right? And so the other players then say, okay, corn, they like look around and then, oh, this is a great example. I'll talk about this in a second, but they take their pawn and they're like, what, if I said corn, I think corn's this color. And then the other player might be corn's this color. You then get to give another two-word clue that can't be like a little lighter or a little darker, but another one that might be where you'd use a different yellow thing, and then those players guess again. Whatever. So then, what's basically going to happen is that you get this little grid, square thing, and you're going to put it so your color's in the center. So, for you as the clue giver, you get points for all the people that are inside. So you really want everyone to have guessed your color. That's going to give you a lot of points. But as the guessers, you get 3 points for guessing the center, the correct, 2 if you're inside, and 1 on the outside. So you could also get a lot of points as well if you are very close to the color. There's this great black and white score track. We're going to score our way around, and that's the game. So certainly, I actually have some issues with different colors and sort of can work it out, but like other than that though, if you were actually colorblind, this is a color game, like straight up color game, so that would be problematic. But if you're willing to accept that as it's clearly said on the cover, I enjoyed it. It's fun. I think if anything, a criticism would be like there are plenty of colors or hues in here, but like there's only so many families, and as you're like picking up these cards, I think very rapidly, and you can't give the same clue twice and things like that, but very rapidly you sort of feel like you've hit the color. So this game is a fun game to play with people who've never played it on occasion. I would be surprised if folks could like repeatedly play this game over and over again and not feel like you'd start learning easy questions and sort of going at it. Like, I'm sure there's some meta strategy in there as well, but like just generally, I think I mean this in the nicest way, Scott, I think this is a fun novelty game that's hitting on a really interesting little mechanic and a little sort of color hue thing that stands out, is memorable, enjoyable, but I do think, it sort of becomes that like we played that smell game, Aroma, and a number of other games that like get pulled out every once in a while because they have this sort of novelty feel, but not, and everyone has fun, I really want to be clear, but not necessarily something you can keep coming back to like again and again and again, night after night. I think there's a little limit there, but it is cool. I think we'll keep this for that exact purpose, and it does play a good number of folks. It is fast and easy to teach, yada, yada, yada. The other criticism, which nothing to do with Scott, I'm sure. I don't know if these are meant to be crayon tips or like just pawns. These things are so slippery. Like I don't know what it is about this. Like the perfect shape to just like the amount of times you pick them up and they just pop out of your hand, especially if you got sort of dry fingers. It's just like, I don't know, like any other shape, and then they roll. I think it's just interesting. it's a minor criticism, but like the amount of people that would drop these as they were placing them was higher than expected. But anyway, this is Hues and Cues. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks.